if you think you're a funny guy, you want a girl to kind of feed into that and make you feel better.
Yeah, we don't want her to like try to be funnier.
Leave that to me, because guys are funny, girls are not.
Realty is I was dating someone else at that point in
time. Realty?
But hold on. You never told me that.
That's not true. The standards for women have just been like outrageous. And so to have men have like a little taste of like, this gives me the ick is so nice. I'll just say that.
That comment probably had the most replies on it. The other one is, she definitely cheated.
Hey.
No. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Winners Podcast, where we're talking to winners. And today we have, quite a winner, let me tell you. But first of all, I'm your host, Steven Alex. Over here we have
Carlos.
And your boy, Sinner.
And we are excited to be introducing our first guest, guys.
Yeah. Should we say Merry Christmas to each other first?
Oh,
by the way,
Christmas.
Merry
Christmas episode,
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
This is that time of year.
Wait, where's your face? We got to start it back up because we got to introduce our guest.
So here we go. Today's guest is probably the most sexy guest that we've had. Okay.
Bro.
All right, sorry. Today's guest is one
a bartender down the road.
Most influential people in my life, my kid's life.
Top three ways. Put him on the spot. He's like,
parenting, loving, caring.
That's it.
And she is also the mother of my children, my best friend.
She's my mother.
She is my mom. Sarah's in the other room just listening. And I mean, come on. You heard it here first. It is my lovely, beautiful wife. Everyone give her a hand of applause. Woo,
welcome.
A hand of applause, not a round. A hand of applause.
Hand of applause.
I love how you said your mom is in the other room and you were like, the sexiest guest.
So tell us what's in this special drink you have.
Okay, this is a peppermint white Russian. Wait, do I look at you guys? I want to look at you guys.
Do whatever you
Yes,
No, we're
look at us.
conversating. We're all conversating.
Okay, this is a peppermint white Russian. It's got Kahlua vodka and peppermint extract and cream.
Did you say Parema?
Parema.
It has crema and crema.
Peppermint extract.
Peppermint extract.
Peppermint extract.
Sounds delicious.
Today we have our holiday episode, and Sarah was the one who was in charge of making us.
And if you're wondering why I don't have one in my hand, it's because it's already finished. Merry Christmas.
It's that good. It's that good.
It's like you're drinking dessert. Slurp louder into the mic.
Oh, gosh. Okay. All right, so Sarah obviously is my wife, and she's our first guest on the podcast.
Our first female guest.
Our first female guest. Yeah, I guess I was technically the first. I mean, whatever. I'm a host.
First female guest?
Well, this is the first person that is not a host on the podcast, and I think it's going to be
Another one.
It's going to be a good show, guys.
Yeah. So we brought you on here, honestly, to ask all of the hard-hitting questions.
Ooh.
First, we want to know, to be honest, like the fans want to know, how you guys met. How did you and Steven clash into the universe together?
We actually have a really funny story of how we met.
Go ahead.
Do you
The floor
want
is
me
yours.
to tell it? Or
Go ahead. No, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're the guest.
But interrupt if you want. If
I
she's
will.
wrong.
Feel
Trust
free,
me, I will.
feel free to interrupt. You can tell your version.
Taylor's version.
Okay, so, all right. So, I got a summer job at this water park in the town that I grew up in. And it was like the least me job I ever could have taken. Like, really outside of my comfort zone.
The universe really put that together.
Yeah, it was, and I took the job because my mom was friends with the guy who was my boss. And basically he was like, yeah, I'll find a spot for her. Like, they weren't even really hiring. I just needed a job. And my first day, everyone was like coming up randomly and introducing themselves. And
Wait, let's clarify. Let's get into it.
Were they all
the
men?
guys?
oh yeah, like,
Classic. Was
yeah, everyone.
was Alec? Was he one of them? Was he one of them?
he was one of them. Yeah.
100%,
Yeah.
bro.
But I remember even still like him walking up.
After like the
He
fifth.
got out the water.
I had long
He
hair.
had long hair. He had long hair.
He had a dead body on his shoulder.
Oh my god.
He had long hair. He was like super tan for being outside all summer.
I was
And
dark, bro.
yeah. And I don't even know. I don't remember exactly what you said to me.
I
But
just
you-
introduced myself.
Yeah, and you said is like, are you working here now, or is it your first day? Something like that.
Something stupid, yeah.
Yeah.
After the fifth.
Is it your first day? I've never seen you here.
Classic line. That's all you got to do, guys. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Honestly, you know what you got to do? Be bold and just take a step of courage to just.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get there.
I will say he seemed really confident when he came up to me.
Whoa.
You have been working out that summer. I remember a lot of
He
push-ups.
had confidence, like almost arrogance about arrogance.
Oh.
Yo, what up, bit?
Oh my god.
No, but I could. I was like, oh, this guy. Oh, okay. Hi, nice to meet
He
you.
had a motorcycle.
I mean,
didn't know
dude,
that yet.
no. I tell Sarah this all the time. She just kind of rolls her eyes sometimes, but I literally tell her, like, as soon as I finished introducing
Sorry.
myself to her and like
He pissed his
seeing
pants.
her, I text Carl. I'm like, I just met my wife. Like, I just met my wife, and I've never said that about anyone.
Ooh.
And I mean, literally, I was like, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And I meant it with every fiber of my being. And that's why I feel like I'm like kind of nervous, like approaching a girl, especially like a really beautiful girl.
You did not seem nervous.
It was because I'm like, who freaking cares?
Well, I
like,
was
this
kinda
girl's
like-
a freaking angel. Like, let's go.
Yeah, they
It's
shoot a
either
shot.
no or nothing. And then I just kept going.
But the way it came across was like, this guy does this all the time.
Yeah.
Like he
Ooh.
just goes up to every girl and just.
Hey, what up, mama?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
I think that's the big thing for like people that like even guys that ask me like, how do you meet people? I'm like, they don't know what's going on in your head. Like they don't know if you're nervous. Like if
Oh,
you
yeah.
just
That's true.
fake it till you make it, like they don't know like, hey guys, that was cool, right? Like they don't understand like if you just walk up and say, hey, I'm Alex, the
Yeah.
girls will go and be fine. So
Yeah.
anyways, so he introduced himself and your first thoughts were like, this cocky son of a bitch.
No, I mean he was nice, but I had met so many people at that point.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just nervous because it was my first
Everyone was
day.
saying, hey.
Yeah, out of 10, he
I
was,
was
like
gonna
ranked.
say, I was gonna say, how was his introduction as opposed to the others?
I mean,
How was it ranked?
I don't know if it's just
Someone
really.
brought her like an ice cream pop. Hey.
I don't know if it's really memorable now, just because we have a relationship. But like,
Yeah.
it stands out. But I think I meditated on it more after the fact. Maybe
It stands
than
out
other
to me a
people.
lot because I think beforehand I was building it up.
Yeah, and he's never met
Like-
another girl in his life.
Like
so.
I was nervous building it up, like just like
I can remember like a couple other people that
And then it
that
happened.
did that like right before him. It was like like it was the first post that I was standing at that day.
I was probably too the pressure of everyone. I started
Day
I started
one,
seeing
she
everyone
like-
going. I'm like, oh, I got to go.
Dude, difference between girls and guys. Like day one, she met 20 new guys.
Right.
At the first post, she said
Yeah.
before her first break.
Then the guy would like that would never happen.
No,
to
what
me.
happened to your first day?
Nothing.
No guys, no girls.
That's hilarious. That's true.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Anyways.
I would never.
So yeah, you guys met.
We
What-
met at a water park, which
Yeah.
is the funniest thing.
You guys were lifeguards. So like, what was your relationship
Summer
like?
jobs.
Were you guys friends shortly after, or what?
He would talk to me like, you would be on my rotation.
Oh, it sounds like I know you didn't
Damn, what
mean it
kind
like
of
that,
rotation,
but it sounds
man?
like a rotation of guys. She's like, you are on my roster.
All right, I got Jim today. I got Kyle.
No, No,
you worked yourself up from
I love
7
how
to 3.
she had no idea. That wasn't in her mind. She's like, my
No.
rotation.
but like we would do rotations at the water park where we'd be at different stations throughout the day, and like he would end up kind of at the same spot as me.
He wasn't even supposed to be. He's
No.
like sneaking over there.
He would just
100%.
erase his name off the board.
I'd
and
be
put
trying to like get on her rotation, dude. 100%.
Oh, you're working here today? Me too.
But we would have like friendly.
But yo, you want early lunch? Let me get here.
We would have friendly conversations and like, you know, we'd like made up little games.
Sarah's a laugher, as we talk about. Like Carl and I talk about people, girls who are laughers, even people in general. But like, we think we're funny.
Yeah,
We're
if you
funny
think you're a
guys,
funny guy,
right?
you want a girl to kind of feed into that and make you feel better.
Yeah, we don't
so,
want
like,
her to like try to be
Yeah.
funnier.
Leave
Like,
that to me because guys are funny. Girls are not. Comment below. No, I'm just
look, we're gonna get ripped because of that one.
dude, trust me. Women tell me all the time, you think you're funny, and I'm like,
I don't care. I like that
but whatever that personality
chemistry.
trait,
If you don't like it, who freaking
whatever
cares?
that personality trait is, that's what we mean. Like somebody
Yeah.
that like thinks you're funny and won't be scared to express it. Like there's some girls like, look at him trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
and
they
it's
don't
like,
want to laugh.
Yeah, who cares? I don't like you
Yeah.
anyways.
Dang, who are you thinking about when you
I'm
said
just
that?
saying in general,
Yeah.
it's like that you're not the person I'm looking for. Like,
And that's like a perfect like connection you guys have. So it's like you're trying to make her laugh, she's actually laughing. That's like a good sign
Yeah.
as a guy. You're like, okay, I
oh
got
yeah,
it.
100%, dude. Like,
Dude, that's
anytime
a
Sarah would
win.
laugh-
That's a win in every guy's mind. If
Yes.
if the girl is laughing at the guy's jokes, everything he's saying, he's like he feels like he's on
if
top
you can
of the
make
world.
her giggle, then you can make her.
which that's one
yeah.
thing too that like I hear a lot. It's like, you know, what do I guess Sarah can give us insight here? What do women look for in a guy? Obviously, like good personality, but
Yeah.
I hear a lot of times like they're funny. Like they want.
Yeah, is the funniness a necessity in like a top, like maybe top 5, top 10 column?
Yeah, going into
for
it.
sure.
Yeah.
A sense of humor, not necessarily being just like funny in that you could go do stand up and everyone would laugh, but just like having a sense of humor in general. And not everything has to be super serious.
it ends up being like, how did that guy get that girl story? It's because like this guy is probably really funny, has a great personality. I feel like that's
you think
usually-
you have a great personality.
Yeah, he slid that in. He's like has a great personality. He's great with people.
I'm irresistible.
No,
he's
but no, I'm
charismatic.
thinking about
He
like
is charismatic though. I like
He has a great
truly.
neck on the left
Yeah.
side.
let me get that pose, bro. So, anyways, we have specifically conversated about that, especially when I met you. It was like text Carl, call him like, yeah, she's a laugher, bro. And it's like a thing, like she's a laugher, like we're good. She's a laugher. But
So-
the thing is, Carl has. Let's just get into this.
No. No.
He's not ready.
No,
yet.
no,
Well,
because
hold
I want
on.
you to go off on like not only were you texting me like I found this beautiful girl, like she's gonna be my wife. What else did you start texting about? Like on your side, you had
her or
like one
what?
goal in mind. I remember you were telling me like if I only
yeah. No, literally, I was like, we're living in this, you know.
Be nice.
Go off about that town.
Be nice.
We're living in Kinston, North Carolina.
The worst town on earth.
No,
Not even. No, it's not the worst town on earth. There's other worse towns.
we already talked about that. Pod episode
But he's
1. Go
not
to it.
from there, so
Pod episode 1. I like went back to that thought. I'm like, Kinston is actually good. Like, it was just the association I had with it. That was not
Yeah.
fun.
He's not from my hood, dude.
yeah. He's not.
He's not from O Block. All right, what?
So the whole goal was that I would text Carl when I met you. I was like, dude, I literally don't care. I just want to take her out to like to lunch.
You said you're like, dude, if I can get her to go to tacos with me, I'll be fine. And you're like talking to yourself, talking to me. Like, honestly, it doesn't even matter. Like, if I could just get her to go to tacos, then I'll be good. Like, if she's nothing after that, I'll win. I won.
Wait.
If I get her to go to tacos.
Okay, so I have a question. I have a question for Sarah. So, did any of those guys that say hi to you, did they ever actually like ask you if you wanted to do anything out on a date or anything like that?
No, not really.
So, what's
Dang, not really. What is not
Wait,
really
wait,
though?
Who was,
Dang, who was it, babe?
I
Was
just
it?
went to his house. Netflix started up during that time.
Oh my god!
No, okay, so here's the real tea. The real tea is I was dating someone else at that point in
In
time.
reality?
Oh, you were already with someone.
She was talking to a dude.
Loosely,
Yeah.
Not
And that
like
was
it
her-
was not official.
That
It
was her
just-
reservation.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But anyways,
I basically forced her to go on a date.
and like
with me.
once I said
Not
that,
really, but, I mean,
once I
don't come
said
for
that
me.
to anyone, everyone just took it seriously and was like, "Oh, okay, whatever."
Once you said you were talking to
Yeah.
someone. Yeah.
But you were like making a joke.
But hold
of it.
on. You never told me that.
What? That's a lie. That's not true. That's not true.
Well, you didn't tell me right from the get go. She didn't tell me from the get go. There's no way.
that is true. That is true.
But thank God, because he had perseverance
No,
after
you know
that.
why? Because you made a joke of it often. You would jokingly
Oh,
talk
how's
about
Kyle?
it. No,
Oh.
he literally, like, he
No,
made
do
up
it,
a
do
little
it. Do it. I want to hear it.
name for him.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
What was the name?
You called him Raleigh guy.
Raleigh guy.
that's-
Why?
It'd be
Why?
like,
Because
how's Raleigh guy?
was it because he acted like a city boy,
No,
or
he
he was?
lived
No,
there.
he's from Raleigh.
He's from Raleigh.
He lived
Okay.
there.
That's such a classic line. Like, oh,
Yeah,
how's
stole your
Johnny?
girl.
Or
Yeah,
how's
he
Raleigh guy?
He would talk about Raleigh guy and just like roll his eyes. And I'm like,
What do you want me to say?
okay.
That's a good move.
He's fine. He lives
Hey,
in
write
Raleigh.
it down, boys. I mean, Carl.
How'd you meet your wife?
Yeah.
That's
So you
funny.
did
yeah,
know that.
No, and you were talking. Yeah, you were talking to a guy.
Talking about Raleigh guys.
But hey, she was talking to a guy. Like that doesn't mean anything to me. They're not dating. They're not official. Like, okay, you're talking to a guy. Like, green light. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, Raleigh guy. She was like talking to a dude, and then I told you I just want to take her on a date, like to go get tacos. So basically, long story short, because we need to get into other stuff, is it started like I would ask her out to go get tacos
Are you telling the story or am I going to tell the story?
at least 3
Ooh.
times, and then go ahead and take it.
How
from
many
there.
times did he really ask to get tacos?
Probably 3.
My favorite thing though, babe,
What?
is the excuse
I had to go grocery shopping with
With
my
her-
mom.
with her mom.
I lived with her. What?
That was her excuse for
it just
not going to
comes
get
off
tacos.
as like
I have to go.
I have to grocery
I have to go
shop with
grocery
my
shopping with my
mom.
mom. Like that is a horrible excuse.
I lived with her and I had told her I would go with her after. And
Okay.
That's hilarious.
if I had said, Mom, I'm not going to go with you, I'm actually going to go out with this guy, she'd be like, what? Because she knew of me kind of dating this other guy. And I would have never heard the end of
Raleigh
it.
guy.
Dude, that was a real eye roll. I love
But you
that.
did have to go grocery shopping with your mom.
Yeah.
And that
You
wasn't
had to
that
go.
wasn't that
She
was
was forced.
She
No,
forced
that
me.
wasn't something that you were gonna miss out on because you like doing stuff with your mom.
Well, it was a good excuse.
It was
Because I
an
was like,
excuse.
I can't go out with this
Oh,
guy.
dude, are you kidding me?
Okay,
I
no.
knew she was like
No.
like
No. This is what you need to know about me. I do have a strong moral compass, and I felt like it was wrong
like this guy
to
is
go
wrong.
out with him. I felt like it's wrong to even mislead him in any way. Like that's how I felt. I'm like, there's no point in me going out to lunch with you.
when did it turn? That's what I want
'Cause
to
I-
know.
Yes.
What do you mean? When did it turn?
When did you turn to me? Moral compass girl.
When did he become worthy?
When did you turn
When
to
did
me?
your moral
Raleigh
compass
guy, if
fall
you're
off the
watching
map?
this, I hope this doesn't hurt
Forget
you.
my mom. I'm gonna go after the biker guy.
Oh my god.
Okay, so was it used as an excuse or was it something
It was.
that you were
It
just
was
like?
an excuse.
Oh,
I mean,
100%. I knew
It
that.
was real. It was
Yeah.
real. It was just.
I knew that.
So
The way she would bring it up, I'm like 100% excuse, but am I going to stop like pursuing and trying? No.
So how'd you finally get her to say yes? What happened?
It poured down rain one day, and we.
Our schedule.
Listen, let me talk.
Okay, go. Sorry.
Get her another glass.
It poured down rain. We worked at a water park. The water park, it was thundering and lightning, so it closed.
We had to sex.
You had to what?
We had sex right there in the rain, dude. We had to.
We had sex immediately.
You saved the water park,
gonna
dude.
cry.
This is a family podcast.
What are we doing?
No, it's not.
I'm sweating.
Your family is
I can't.
watching.
We had
this.
set schedules, so
Yeah.
that got thrown out the window.
Right. So I would have been there until 4, let's say.
Right.
And it closed at noon.
Was
Yep.
it good?
What?
The sex. That is hilarious. The set
Cheers.
schedule.
The set
Merry
schedule
Christmas,
is
guys.
great.
Hold on.
So the set schedule. All right.
It was great.
The set schedule was great.
I was like, oh, well, it started pouring down rain, and he's like, oh, I drive a motorcycle. Could you take me home?
You look like a poor little boy.
And I was like,
We didn't go eat. We didn't go eat that day.
yes, we did.
Oh, we did.
I was like, okay, I guess, because I'm literally in a bathing suit and a rain jacket. It was
Yeah.
so awful.
I'm like, can you take me
In a-
home? Oh, and by the way, let's go get some
Yeah,
lunch.
you're like, well, since you're not doing anything anyways, we should probably go get tacos. That's what you said. And I was like, I guess I'll drive.
Let's go.
That's nice.
So we went and had tacos.
No.
And what were you thinking? You're like, I'm out with this guy.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, God.
She's just doing it.
You just felt. Did you
Yeah.
feel? You
Sarah's
felt wrong.
a really nice person.
I really was just
Hang
doing
in there,
it.
Stephen. You're gonna get there, buddy. Just-
But you,
I never one time during that lunch was like, oh my God, this guy's like amazing. Like, this is it. Like,
it just felt wrong
You
to you
can say
because
that
to yourself.
you knew how he felt about you.
Yeah, I was
you
like,
not
well-
share
yeah,
that
can
with me?
you just,
What?
just cut that out?
Yeah, I was just never like.
I've never once looked at him upon the
This
light where
ugly
he was
piece of
enchanting
shit.
me at all.
I don't even know how I'm married to him right now.
I was mostly just like doing it to be nice. And
She keeps going.
really?
No, keep
Oh no,
going.
I know that.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Yeah, and I was
know
like,
that.
I hope he doesn't read into this because, like,
And you kept that vibe the whole time.
yeah. I didn't like feed your. I wasn't flirting
You didn't
with you.
feed me.
I didn't.
All right.
He fed you.
So the date was good.
I
I mean,
paid for
it
your
was,
tacos.
Honestly, it was when he was at a distance that I was like,
I need him.
yeah. So
we just talked more.
yeah. So you moved away, right? That's what they're talking about when they
Yeah,
reference
so then he
distance.
moved away. Like, the summer ended. I went back to school. He moved back to Nashville.
Yeah.
And the cat pictures began.
Yeah. I don't know what that was about.
I don't know either.
I don't honestly remember
Wait,
exactly how it all
elaborate.
started.
What are the cat pictures? I need to know what this
So
is
to her,
about.
like, it meant nothing, but to him, his whole world was like, I have this beautiful cat. It's great, but I have to leverage it to talk to this girl about anything. And
Wait.
this
Only
beautiful
thing.
cat is there.
Are you talking about Nala? Were you sending her pictures of
No.
Nala?
Oh, yo, shout out to Story. It was her cat.
Stories cat.
Because I know she's watching. She loves the pod.
Was it
Bay?
Bay?
It was
Yeah.
Bay. Bay was the catalyst. It was the linchpin. It was the reason.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, Bay? What, like, seriously, what was it that,
You
like...
followed me on Twitter back when I had Twitter and used Twitter. And you would just DM me.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got my number. You didn't even have my number.
I got it on Facebook. I still have the DM.
Oh, you got it on Facebook.
Because you know why? Because it was about my contacts. Because I never took my contacts out, and you were like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna like
Get an
hurt
ulcer?
your eyes."
You did.
And I was like, "Yeah." I said something. I was like, "Yeah, well, I need your number."
I have to talk to you more about my eyeballs.
I mean, what am I gonna do?
Because I'm an eye doctor and I can help you with that.
That's
I have a doctor. What am I?
hilarious. And then yeah, that's how
He's like, oh, she cares about my eyes.
my eyes.
So I guess in conversation over text,
Yeah. He
We
you
just
guys just
started
developed
building, like-
banter and
And he
yeah.
would call me.
Chemistry.
He would call me and we would
We would
talk.
talk for hours.
For hours, yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that sweet?
And he was really funny. And
So-
like he did make me laugh and like
during this period, during
well-
the period of y'all being in separate states now, were you still talking to this guy, or did that just diminish completely?
it didn't diminish completely. It's really sad.
Backstory
like, my
time.
I would
lowest-
have to take the call outside.
It's one of my worst. Like, I feel still bad about it, but
Who was your side piece, Steven or the other guy?
I started off as the side piece, and then I climbed the ranks.
Shout out to the side pieces
Hey, all
out
you
there.
side pieces out there, you can do it. You,
You
got
can
it. You can
get
do
it.
it. Try harder. Send
awful.
cat pictures.
Stay a
That's
little
awful.
longer. Every side piece becomes the main character.
that's awful. No, I think you invited me.
I literally was like, "Hey, can I fly you into Nashville?"
And take you on a date. That's what you said. You were
Yeah.
like, "Can I fly you here and take you on a date?"
And she was like,
And when I
"Hell yeah, you can!"
when I agreed, when I knew I even wanted to go and go on a date with him, like a legitimate one, I was like, I cannot keep like talking to this other guy at all. Like I just had to like stop immediately. And so I just called him and was like, I think we had plans. And I was like, I can't.
Let's go.
And he was like, are you sure? Like, can I come to your apartment and we talk about it? And I was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea.
And she got on a plane.
Ended it like immediately. And I did
She was
feel
on
bad.
the
It was
plane.
not very
She was
nice.
in line to board the plane.
I can't do this
talking to
anymore.
him.
I mean,
Sorry, I'm boarding the plane. I have to go.
I was in the car with my sister, I think. I think it was my sister. Yeah.
you couldn't help it.
No, I knew. No, but
You
I
did
knew.
it.
Your heart was jumping.
I know. I knew. There was a difference. There was.
So she flew down to Nash. You guys got engaged that day, probably.
Pretty much. I mean, the rest is history, as
Yeah.
they say.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, thanks.
It was
Yeah.
a great first date.
All right, guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, that's great. You guys had a beautiful Nashville Christmas time. Yeah.
So, moral of the story,
Wait,
You
yell
si-
louder.
single men watching, fly her into your state.
He flew it.
And if
That's
it's not a
classic.
good state,
It was pretty. That was
go
pretty
to the
serious.
state that's nice and fly her in.
And fly her there.
No, but I think the fact that you were willing to do that kind of,
Put some skin in the game.
yeah, it showed me. I was like, wow, that's like kind of a big deal. You're like
I
investing
loved it.
money
I was
into
so
doing
excited too. I was like pumped.
She's like, you really want
I
to see
threw
me?
it
Was
out.
that the first time any guy has ever flown you to anywhere?
that. Well, yeah, but that's the first time I've ever dated anyone that was
Away.
away like that.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big stuff right
I
there.
was.
That's big D.
That's life changing.
That's big dick
That's big
energy
D
right
energy,
there. That BDE.
Yeah. I was just like, he's really serious. Like, he's not
I
just.
thought she was about to say it. That was really big dick energy. Honestly, I could. Yeah.
No, that's hilarious. I think that's really funny, and just that it's funny hearing your perspective, because on the other side, it's me like throwing like the guys, right? We got to shoot our shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you also sent me a package in the mail.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember the
Dude.
Teddy thing.
The owl.
The owl.
The owl.
You were shooting hella shots.
I mean,
Dude, I
he was just
wanted
going
her.
in.
Like I wanted Sarah. Like
dude, you got her.
that
She's
was
here.
it. That was my mission in that moment. Like I want her. She's perfect. She's beautiful. She's amazing. Like
Sweet.
that was it. And
Are you looking up so you won't cry, or what are we doing here?
you know, we're like, you know,
Having a moment.
cut the camera.
No, it was really
So
sweet.
that was it. That was the
Yeah.
thing. Like I was like, this girl, Sarah's wifey material, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was going through a crazy thing in my life, so many wild things happening. But in the midst of all of that, I'm like, this girl is a freaking dream come true. And I'm like, I want to marry her.
Yeah, so like the sending the package, buying a flight, like in today's culture, people talk about simps. All right, so let's
Oh,
get into
God.
that. So what would
Simp nation right here,
differentiate
baby.
him between a simp and a guy? Like, I guess because you already had some banter, you already had a relationship. You
Okay,
already.
wait. Define simp, because I'm not as
It
with
is.
the.
Yeah, so a simp is like pretty much a guy that does all that. Let's say he buys you things. He
It's like
It's a guy that's basically just all about
Simp
you.
is almost like pushover. Like you're.
will bend backwards
Oh.
for you.
Yeah, I thought I
Yeah,
was talking.
okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I thought she asked me. No, I was kidding. No, but he's doing all those things, but he's getting nothing in return, and he continues to do those things.
But he wasn't getting nothing
I'm looking up
in
the proper
return.
definition.
He wasn't getting nothing in return.
Urban Dictionary, that shit.
The way she looked you up and down, it was like you guys were making out in the meantime. Dang, he definitely wasn't a simp. He wasn't getting nothing in return.
At the water park. That's that schedule. Oh my! All right, hold on. Let me read it for you guys.
So embarrassed.
Let me screenshot
so
this.
Embarrassing.
Simp, someone who does way too much for a person they like.
Yeah,
No.
so
All right,
like it's kind
example.
of a fine line.
I just think that is so sad.
What is
Okay.
that?
It would be different if I was giving him all the like pushback of like, oh no, like I still was really not clearly not interested. Like, he texted me all the time. I never responded. Like, we never really talked, and he was just, like, flinging himself.
No, but like, so you're saying like you were texting back a lot.
Yeah, we had,
he
like,
kind of knew.
Yeah, we had a friendship. Like, we were forming a friendship.
And I think the difference is like
It was mutual.
He would see that it was mutual, so
Yeah.
then he would upgrade a little bit, take another
Yeah.
risk, like send a package.
yeah.
Do
Like,
you
I
like
was
it?
flirting back.
Oh, yeah,
We'd
yeah.
stay up all night talking. Like,
Yeah.
it was not just.
We were like
he's-
starting to send pictures, like appropriate pictures.
Oh,
like,
wait
what?
a second.
So, hold on, let's
Let's
get into the
pictures.
I'd send her
Screenshot the
pic.
picture.
All right, throw it up on the.
Remember that bikini? No, but like,
No,
alright,
like
so
Halloween.
How does
Like,
this look on me?
I remember the first picture she sent me was like her Halloween costume.
All right, calm down, dude. All right. So I guess like
She
if
was
you're
a deer, bro. Like she was a freaking
sexy deer, dude.
It was just a deer. A cute deer.
cute deer.
Yeah.
Cute deer.
So like guys, you're a simp pretty much if you're not getting any of these signs back. If she's not
Oh, yeah,
answering your
yeah.
call to begin with.
100%.
If you
Yeah.
send a picture, there's no pictures of
Like,
her
I
live.
And you
know.
still keep going.
Yeah.
You
But
understand?
I feel like I can read signs pretty well. Like if
Like
Sarah would have
cards
done
and stuff, or what?
if Sarah would have done like the like have no feedback, no nothing for a certain amount of time, I would have stopped.
Yeah.
And I'll
because
say-
I would have gotten
yeah.
the hint. I'd be like, she's just not into
Yeah.
me, and that
Right.
it is what it is.
If you're
And-
digging for water in a barren wasteland, you are a simp.
Yeah, like example.
Dang, quote that, Leonardo.
I feel like if I had continued to talk to that other guy and he just kept going, like that would have been
Yeah.
bad.
Which people have done.
people do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to you,
Yeah.
who they just keep going and going and going. And you're just like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Like okay.
I mean, every girl probably like has that scenario where it's
Right.
like, you're not who
Like I'm not trying to talk to you right now,
Yeah.
Yep.
and like I will talk to you
Guys,
nice.
dude, get the hint, bro. Like after the 100th text,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah, it took him the 98th text.
Yeah, 99, you're good.
Well, I think it's different if someone's just being polite to you, but if someone's engaging in the banter with you and like providing like fresh conversation, I don't know. What?
You have a lot of pauses. She's like fresh. I'm like, please finish something nice. Fresh lips.
Carl's taking notes over here, babe. You need to like.
Sorry,
I'm like,
guys.
he's like,
single.
Sorry.
if we're making out, is it a
Sorry.
sign? Is it
I mean,
sex in
yeah.
the rain? Are we good? Because nowadays, girls.
Oh,
I mean, I
God,
can get
let's
into-
go
but,
into
like-
it, bro. Like nowadays, what's even going on
Nowadays,
out there?
I bet, and I can judge a lot of people because they don't have those morals that you had, right? But if I'm like out here and finding and entertaining, to my fault, not wife material girls, not the most godly women. Steven, don't drink to that. He's chugging it. But like, let's say, I fly a girl out or whatever, they still have that guy on retainer, so
Yeah.
that's kind of what
No.
people deal with. And it maybe goes back to not understanding the character of the girl to begin with.
True. Well, and also, I don't think he didn't know that. I mean, up until that point, I was still talking to that other guy.
yeah.
Like, but it was not the same, and I felt really bad about it, and it just was hard.
Would you
'cause-
talk to me about that?
Yeah. Well, and I don't like having hard conversations. I don't like hurting people's feelings. Like, I don't like any of that.
Just be careful what you say in front of your son. He's listening to every word.
Murphy. This is Murphy, guys. I
don't know if you can
see him, but
Yeah, that's Murphy.
You see his little head.
But, like, I had, like, someone else from my past pop up while we were dating
Oh God, yeah, I remember that.
that wanted to, like, talk to me still about, I don't know.
What
Like,
happened?
I don't know.
But
How'd
you
you
guys
handle
weren't even anything at that point.
No, not at that point.
You were just
It had
exes.
been, yeah, we were just exes. And,
But they did pop up.
yeah.
They always will.
He did
And I'm
pop
like,
back
yo,
up.
what's up?
Just in a rom com,
No.
like before you guys get married, like there's always somebody in trying
Yeah.
to swoop in and take
Well,
her.
he just wanted to talk and, like, meet me to talk in person.
And you
Yeah.
weren't
And
naive
I
enough.
asked him,
to,
I just was like, this has been like suggested to me, and I'm not opposed to actually talking to him, but like, how do you feel about me meeting him in person? And you said no.
Yeah, I remember.
Because I felt strong enough, like, I'm good with that. That doesn't bother me.
I think
there
now
was enough
knowing Sarah, I wouldn't even think twice about it. I'm like, yeah, go do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
But we didn't know each other that well then.
So you were like, I don't know if I'm comfortable.
you were
I'm
with
like
that.
skeptical.
protective mode. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is my girl.
Now that
Yeah.
I've reeled you in, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Like you don't know someone that well for like the first year, right?
Yeah. And
mean-
you said you would feel better if we just talked on the phone. So that's what we did.
Oh yeah.
And it was fine. And
Oh, that's nice that I said that.
you did.
Like,
You don't even remember.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's confidence. I'm like,
Yeah,
I still
you're
trust
like,
you
you're
enough.
like,
I'm like,
just talk
that's
on the
good.
phone.
But that's a good
I'm
boundary.
glad you
like,
weren't-
hey,
yeah.
not in person, but on the phone. Like,
I'm glad I
whatever.
did that actually.
Yeah, I'm glad you weren't.
Like, no,
so,
you can't talk to him.
I'm glad you weren't so
Yeah.
insecure that you were just
It was
like.
nice hearing him say that, but he was okay with me
But
talking. I
again,
was
let me
like, okay.
play. Like, even if he was
Devil's
completely,
avocado?
like, not really, but like, even if he was completely against it, it's like us being guys. We know the motive. He doesn't want to talk to clear the air after
as
that.
a
Like,
guy,
he
as
wants
a
you.
guy,
Like, he's
yeah.
not like he's trying to date you. He's
Oh,
not trying to
God.
like. Remember that one thing you said to me one time? It's really bugging me and my feelings.
Yeah.
No,
No.
yeah.
1% of males, maybe. 99% are not. That's not
No,
the
he
motive.
doesn't want to take you to tacos. He
Unfortunately,
wants
it's
to marry
not the
you.
motive.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah. Say it again.
It's not. Okay.
But like how
Right?
I am,
Wait.
I would like the closure.
Joseph's gone right
Just
now.
as the
What's-
1%.
What's not the motive?
Cut that out. But dude, no, look, because I want him to chime in on this.
But
Whenever
he's the 1% that would like say like,
Hold on,
I may
I
need
need
to talk. He's
I
about
need to
go off
understand the context.
You
What
put
the,
that glass
I need to know what the
down,
freaking
bro.
motive
Listen,
is.
okay. The guy
yeah.
that popped up from my past that
Okay.
wanted to talk to me was
While
someone,
they were dating.
While we were dating, was someone that
Ex-boyfriend.
It was my
Ex-boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend that I dated for a really long time.
Yeah, a lot of history.
A lot of history.
Oh.
And I was up like about to graduate, about to move away, like
couple
that.
kids together.
High school history,
High school history, yeah.
Mostly.
And like early college.
So like
Midterms.
high school sweethearts, basically.
pretty
Okay.
much.
yeah,
prom
for
together.
sure. Yeah. And
Couple kids.
Okay.
Continue.
And so that's like more of the context. So he's saying he wouldn't want to just meet me to talk, just to talk is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like there's more motive.
Like, what's his
behind it.
motive?
Listen,
Well,
want
look
you
at
to
me,
talk to
Joe.
her?
Look at me.
Most
him out.
guys,
He's
most,
with us now.
Most guys that want to meet up to talk have a way more intense motive than that.
What's the motive? What's the motive?
Their mission to talk is to get you back. If they
I didn't know what he was about
they were
to
back
say.
with you, they want to
Did
get
you
you
cut it
back.
off with him?
What?
Was it you or was it him? It was him, right?
Well, in the end, it was me.
Okay.
Flex on him, dude. Don't let him talk to
Proud
you
of
like that.
Because another guy.
It was not. It was me, and then it was not, and then it was me. It was like it was a really
was a
messy.
lot, yeah.
It was messy.
We've,
It
all,
was messy.
we've all had those.
Because
was
sometimes
messy.
you know what
Still
a
got it going on.
you know what a guy's fail safe
Dang, let's
is.
go on that, Carl.
You know
you
what
still got it going on? What are you talking about?
Joseph's finishing a thought.
Yeah, let me finish
coming
my
in
thought.
from your past.
Joseph.
A guy's typical fail-safe motive is, can we still be friends? We can still talk as friends. That way, it gives them the leg room to try to inch in little by little again.
And as a guy, as a leader, as a
Dang, I see
protector
you
of the
being one
relationship,
sending that text.
you gotta
Motherfucker,
like,
I'm ill.
I've done
I
that.
used to do stuff like that.
Exactly.
And then I would get back in. But I'm happily married now. I would never do that day in my life again. Bye-bye to toxic teenager boyhood.
yeah, but like as a confident man, like you still want to protect a relationship, but you give her a little, not a leash, because she's not a dog.
Give me a leash.
But no, I'm just kidding. But like, still, like you gotta leave it up to
Come
her.
for us, bro.
You gotta leave it up to her to like, if she wants to so bad,
Right.
and you're trying to hold her back, it's like she wants to be with that guy. Like
Yeah.
you don't need her, but also like, yeah, I don't think it's cool. This is the boundary, but if you want to talk to him in any capacity,
he
just
wasn't
do it.
excited about it. He was not like, oh yeah.
Well, for sure.
Right.
Who's excited
But-
about letting their significant other talk to their ex?
It was basically like, I'm gonna go in person or I'm gonna talk on the phone.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna talk
at
on
the
the phone.
time, like, I didn't know her well enough
To have like a leg to stand on, and be like,
to
no.
feel like
He was
I
probably scared to put his like fist down and be like,
Yeah.
no, and
But
scare
you-
me
well,
off.
but
and
honestly-
overall, I've always been a fairly, I feel like, confident
You
guy.
are, yeah.
Where I'm
Annoyingly
like,
so.
where I'm
sometimes.
like,
Dude.
yeah, go ahead.
Nah,
Yeah,
but,
go on a date with your ex-boyfriend. No,
I'm
just
like,
joking.
okay, do you even care about me? Do you even like me?
but putting that trust in her was a good move on you because
Yeah.
it showed her that, okay, he trusts me now.
Yeah. That's big, yo.
Yeah.
That could go 50-50 for you if she was you know, if she was utilizing your trust to, you know, I guess use it against you and be like, I'm going to be sneaky. Or, you know,
Yeah.
obviously Sarah is not that way. She saw that as
He didn't know at the time.
Yeah, you didn't know though.
Yo, speaking about that whole thing, the reel that right now is going literally viral, 6 million views and counting.
Yeah, bro, you make me feel icky. You gave me the ick.
Oh, you know what's funny about that comment?
What?
She deleted it.
No.
She deleted it. She deleted it.
She got bullied.
They
were coming for
Oh
her.
my
No,
gosh.
after she got bullied for the stupidest fucking take.
Rewind, because you know I'm not really on social media. Tell me what you're talking about.
I put a reel
Bring him
out
up to speed.
right when I got out of the grocery store. Like literally, I'm in the bathroom with Sarah. I'm like, I'm gonna weigh myself. It's been 45 days since I've been inside of a grocery store. I'm gonna weigh myself. That was the reel. I weighed myself. I'm the same exact weight. It goes viral, bro. 6 million plus views right now on my Instagram. Crazy. And of course, with 6 million views, the comments are just coming. The top comment, 12,000 likes.
It wasn't of the weight. It was of you two in the car.
No.
No, it was.
It's the weight one. The car
No.
one's also going viral.
Wait.
No, the one that
No,
you showed me was you
he's
two in
right.
the
Oh, yeah,
car.
yeah, yeah.
And the girl was like,
He's right.
he gave me the ick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
he's
Yeah, that
right.
one's going
He's
viral
right.
too.
And literally
You're right,
the
you're right,
first
you're right.
lines of that video is, I'm back again with my sweet wife. Like, bro, how can someone give you the ick off of those genuine lines?
We could go into that, dude.
Maybe
Girls nowadays
she was
have
very
a million
skeptical.
icks. Like, did
Oh
you have
my
that many
God.
icks? Like when you were in college, like or whatever at the
That's
park.
a thing
like,
now. Like
Dude.
Sarah showed me that.
Okay, but a friend of mine,
The ick.
we talk about this in a funny way. Like she'll send me stuff. It's like this gave me the ick.
No,
and it's pretty
it is-
funny.
It can be funny.
Some of it's really funny.
But did
But
you
this
actually
girl-
have those icks back in the day?
No,
Like,
I didn't highlight it. It's a thing they're
girls,
looking for.
They look for stuff.
Yeah.
So like if they chase a ping pong ball to pick it up off the floor is a big one. She loved that one. Like she's like, actually it is. Now if he did that, I'd be done.
I was like,
Yeah, anything, dude. If he
yeah.
texts too excitable, if he sends emojis too early on, it's like, dude, what can a guy do?
no.
Like,
I think it's really sweet when you can tell a guy's interested in you and not just trying to be cool.
yeah.
That
Well,
is
n-
so annoying
but
to me.
nowadays, girls love what they talk about, like a nonchalant guy. Like if guys
don't
like acting
generalize.
so
That's. I feel like that's toxic.
Not
though.
all girls, just saying. I
Yeah.
don't think that.
Not wifeys.
Right.
cool. Wait, say it again.
Not wifeys.
There you go.
Yeah, 'cause
Wifeys
I feel
aren't
like-
doing that shit, bro.
I feel like that's a stupid high schooler perspective.
Wifeys aren't doing that shit. Like these girls who are doing this stuff, they're playing games.
I feel like you're about to go off.
I
Keep
can't.
going.
Like I can go and straight Drake's new song.
Let them have it.
No, wifeys aren't doing
I'm
that.
like, be vulnerable. Like, put yourself out there.
yeah.
Be real. And if it's not accepted, that ain't the one. Like, just move along. But like,
yeah,
That's facts.
100%, dude. Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
Well,
super
it's
annoying.
hard
So
because
annoying.
Nashville
'Cause they're-
dating is everyone has options. Nobody wants to be vulnerable. You kind of want to close yourself off, and like I think guys like me and girls that are mature and have good character, it's like you continually go through that because you're continually all right. I got to open myself up again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna let the past hurt me because of whatever they didn't like or appreciate at the time.
Yeah.
And then you do it again. And then like that person didn't care and they weren't ready and they have icks. And then you go out there
Icks.
again and it's
Bro,
a constant
it's-
rotation
it's
right
social
now.
media, like
Yeah.
as great as it is for like us to consume it and we laugh and we share stuff, like there's the other side of it where it's just completely toxic and it's like infiltrating people's brains where you're
Right.
like, I have to believe this now because it got 10 million views. Like people are liking this, people are resonating with
Yeah.
this. And the people resonating with that they're not wifeys. Like they're not husbands.
Yeah.
They're not wifeys. They're playing a game.
but
Yeah.
I will just say for all the ladies out there that it's a little refreshing to have it like the tables be turned because I feel like for so long the standards for women have just been like outrageous, and so to have men have like a little taste of like this
Let's
gives
go.
me the ick is so nice. I'll just say that.
She's,
will-
now
I'm-
that she's married,
I'm
it's
gonna
like
say that.
I don't have to deal with it, and I'm out here in these streets dealing with it, dude. If you don't make 200K, if you don't freaking drive this, if you
Well, no, because typically for the longest time, a guy would openly say, "I have these expectations in a woman," and guys would just go off about it and be like,
For girls, it's
that
like-
exactly."
You have to have, like, you have to look great all the time. Like,
And,
you
yeah.
have to look amazing. Like, you have to be like snatched to the gods and like only eat lettuce and nothing else. And like, you have to like the
write
expectations
that
are
down?
outrageous. Like, you have to cook and clean
Snatched
and
to the
like
gods.
Snatched to the gods.
be,
that's
be
a good
all
t-shirt.
the things.
No, and that's what I've noticed.
So
and
it's
like,
nice that the tables are turning.
When women's voices are heard and their posts are shared, like their takes are being like put through the roof. Like, guys are hearing that and thinking, "Oh, she's entitled. They should not give her a platform to speak on because you know, blah blah blah, man." And like, the guys have been doing the same shit for
Oh my
years,
gosh.
and now that the ladies are finally doing it, the men are pissed.
And men still do
Whose
it.
side are you on, Joseph?
the women's side.
But men
I
still
know.
do it. Like, and even still, men have like the loudest platform, which is like owning all the
They do.
magazines and
I'm the
owning all the.
pickiest guy I know.
Yeah, okay, so you're gonna have a high standard, but you're gonna be, if you have a high standard, you're gonna be held to a really high standard.
Yeah. And that's what I know. I got to be
Yeah.
that good guy to get that good girl.
You got to be like beyond good.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Trust me. But I think that's also good because, like, as you guys know, you know my past relationships. I'm glad he's not here to, like, agree with us, but he
You'd have
knows some of my
commentary.
exes. And it's like, I'm glad I didn't get married. Like, just being honest and bold. Like, if I would have, like, I would be miserable. I would be divorced by now. And
It would have been
so-
too soon. It would have been way too soon.
And wrong
like,
person. Like,
Wrong person.
yeah.
It wasn't wife material. It was like girls out here playing games as I was playing games. Like,
Right.
just two immature people. So I'm glad I have those high standards to kind of like help me wait. And now I know what I want and I'm not playing games and I'm not dabbling into dating for too long. Like, once I know now, I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. Before I was like, okay, I can't be lonely. Let me keep this. Well, okay, what else do we have here? Let me keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I'd rather date and then like date to marry in a sense without it being the same person. Like, okay, if we're not working out, that's cool.
Yeah.
These are my goals and my preferences. You go your way. I'll go mine.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's so many options
For
in Nashville
sure.
of great women.
I can't imagine. I truly can't imagine having to date in this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just promise to me that throughout your dating journey that you're going to stay off of Tinder.
Oh, I've
Oh,
never
God.
been on. I'm the wrong guy to talk about that because I've never been on the dating apps or on
Thank God.
That's a good thing.
like
because-
Instagram or anything.
Look, even though you're already steered clear off of that, let me give you a perfect reason to completely stay off of there. Tinder, they try to like market that. They try to market their perfect matches scheme and everything like that. Tinder doesn't match you with the perfect person. Tinder matches you with people who are as traumatized as you. So you try to meet up with that person, you go into a week of dating them, you're going to find out they're just as fucked up as you are. They're not a good match. They're the polar exact of you.
I
Thank
agree.
you.
I mean, I'm glad like I meet people in real life. You kind of see how they actually are,
Yeah.
not who they want you, like who they portray themselves to be. Even though everyone has a front
Right.
at the
Did
beginning.
you
but-
ever have any of those?
What?
So, like the dating apps?
No, did we not already discuss this? I literally went from like a really long-term relationship to like a situation.
Yeah, no, Sarah,
No, I
Sarah
know.
was serious about her stuff. She,
I know. I'm just curious
Okay.
because I never did either.
Okay, listen. I'll say for me, I was never the type that just dated around just for fun.
Yeah.
I always dated with like, okay, if I
Intent.
could never see myself wanting to actually marry this person, I don't even want to date you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like from the very beginning, I had that mindset.
Yeah.
If you get on my, that was my thing. If you got on my nerves, if I found things that were like completely annoying about you,
Yeah.
there's no way I could last in a relationship with you any longer, let alone being married.
And maybe, like, I know not everyone's like that. Some people just want to have fun, and that's fine. But I think it can be fun, and you're not wasting everyone's
Yeah.
time.
Sure.
Dude, 100% like period. Sarah's different.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, I know-
you're not like most women, babe.
Okay.
know.
They're probably
That's a great
right.
thing. And
No, it's a wonderful
Yeah,
thing.
it's
That's
wonderful.
literally why I wanted to marry her because I'm like, this is a
She's
diamond.
serious.
This is a diamond in the rough. This is like a needle in a haystack. Like,
Yeah.
she's not like every other girl out here who's like playing games
Yeah.
and like.
She ain't about them games, bro.
Like I knew that, and I feel like I have a pretty good read on people. Like for the most part, I can gauge people's how they are, what they're about, and like immediately when I met Sarah, I was like, initially I'm like, damn, this girl's hot, and then after getting to know her, I'm like, oh wow, like she's like as they say now, she's wifey material. Like she like that's how I felt about her. So and she's held that up for our entire relationship. Like she's that type of person, dude. And that unfortunately is not. I don't feel like it's common anymore. Like,
It's not.
I mean, Carl is dating out there, so like he can
Yeah.
give a little bit more perspective on it. But I'm like,
Well, even back then, dude, I feel like it never was. Like it's not always. It's always not been a common thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, especially today, since it's so flooded with so many options and like the dating apps and everything. So I'm not the best guy because I don't go on like a lot of first dates. I know a ton of my guys that they have their own theory. They're in dating. Like they're
Right.
dating constantly. Like every weekend
Yeah.
they got something. And I mean, there's some people that they're bad with it and they're kind of toxic with it. But some of my guys I know, they're like CEOs of companies and they believe in that. They're like, yeah, like I think dating is great and you got to get to know people and how are you gonna? But I like to test the waters a little bit. Like, let me see you in a friend group. Let me see you at church.
Yeah.
And like, okay, like we were vibing in conversation.
Yeah.
We connected right off the bat. I'll ask her on a date. And like,
Yeah.
maybe it's a defense thing. Like, I want to guarantee I get a second date. Like, I know I'm not
Yeah.
going to get, but it's not going to be awkward the first date because that scares me. I've never had a bad first date to where I'm like, I don't want to be like, I already know that in like socializing with them in public, I guess.
And that's, I mean, it's a great point. We did get to
Yeah.
do that. Like
Yeah.
we worked together, so we were just kind of
we did
around each other.
we did about a year before we got engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, I mean,
And I had the luxury of like the other guys that I dated, I met at school,
yeah.
but all of them,
Yeah.
college, school.
I mean, now like I've done maybe like 3 to 4 dates of like I would consider them a stranger. Like, and I'm a guy to like I tell people I'm like you're acquaintance to me, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, I'm joking. I know you're my friend, but like honestly, if we were to think about it and break down the definition, you're an acquaintance. Like I don't know anything about you. Like we're like there's some people that have been strangers. Like I know nothing about her,
Right.
And I'm attracted to her. Let's go find out.
Yeah.
Like, and there's been times I'll take risk. I'm like, let me go on the other side and try that.
yeah.
And it obviously hasn't worked out, but still, it's like I gotta try something different if it's not working out with the whole like because it's not a small community. It's not a small town where it's
Right.
like I know everyone at least goes to church. It's like sometimes you find people are great and you're like, oh, they don't even believe in the same things I believe.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Right off the
Yeah.
bat, oh, they don't go. Oh, they actually have been offended by church and they hate church now. I'm like, dang, that's crazy because you were great, and I know we're not gonna work out. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to convert you.
This is where I chime in. So how I met my wife.
Like,
Let's talk about Danielle.
This is how I met my wife.
All right, Daniel, come in.
Imagine.
Just
That'd be
kidding. She's not
great.
here.
Sarah would love it.
I would love it.
So I met Danielle, through high school. It's funny, we didn't date in high school. We just knew about each other in high school. Our first interaction was this guy that I thought was a freaking idiot. He actually introduced me to her, and she was like this textbook emo girl, had pink hair, black eyeliner.
How old were you? Let's reference this.
High school, mind you. So I
You're
was
17?
Yeah, I was 17. She was like 16.
Damn, dude.
And this dude introduced me to her as Big D. Her name is Danielle.
I still think that's hilarious.
No one ever called her that. No one called her that in her life.
And knowing her, it
he
doesn't.
was yeah.
She's gonna be like, why the hell did you say that on the podcast?
He called her Big. And I still
He was known for it throughout all of Nashville.
Joseph on the next podcast because she's gonna be lashed on his back. Like,
dude, I'm just gonna be sitting here. No, but anyways,
Shout out Big D.
so that was our interaction in high
She's the
school.
Big D
and
energy.
then she was getting into metal at the time as well. So like she would
And-
wear some metal band shirts and everything like
What'd
that.
you have going on at the time?
I don't know.
Weren't you in a screamo band?
I think I was at the time. I was always in a freaking. It's a metal band. Don't call it screamo. Metal.
screamo.
People that are
Screamo.
people that are metal fans. People that are metal fans will get so mad at you for calling it screamo.
Dude,
Is
come
screamo a
see me,
thing?
bro.
Screamo's not a thing. It's never been a thing. It's always been metalcore. It was more of a thing in the scene era of metal.
That's what I'm referencing.
Which was like
That's his age.
which was like
Showing.
2006, 2008.
Let's clip this. Let's clip it and put it out for the screamo people.
No. I was in high school then,
They'll
so-
probably respond. But anyways, so she would have these metal band shirts. She was dating this other emo ass dude. They would hang out by the vending machines in school.
Like he wasn't emo.
Bro, I was so
I was
emo.
punk rock, bro.
I was scene, bro. I was a scene kid.
Emo
I was
people hate that.
People who were scene kids, they'll understand what I'm referencing. But yeah, no, I had these khaki skinny jeans. I would wear my flannels and stuff, and I would wear my beanie and everything, like with the swooped, straightened hair. And I would go up to her standing
The
right,
type of guys
bro.
you were into, babe.
This is where my thug would come out, bro. She would she would be standing right next to her little emo black haired boyfriend,
I didn't know what he was about to say. Little black mother.
freshly dyed black hair, straight hair boyfriend. And they were all standing next to the vending machines, and they would all be interacting with each other. She would just kind of be standing there next to him, just witnessing everything. And I'd be like, "Hey, I like your t-shirt." She loved that.
Hey, Big D.
She goes, "Oh, thank you."
I like that too.
She was wearing a Motionless in White t-shirt. Motionless in White fans comment.
Wow, you remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. And then I just
That's
I kept
good.
walking, and we had a few
Well,
more.
Sarah was wearing a bathing
Wearing nothing
suit when I met her. Bikini top and the like little skirt bathing suit.
But anyways, to why I was going off of Carl's comment about girls who were like hurt by the church and hated the church and everything about it. I had gotten so sick of dating Christian girls because they would always be like,
One of the opposite.
Swinging.
because they would always do that shit where it was like, I don't want to date you because I want a stronger relationship with God. Like, just say you don't want to be in a relationship and
Yeah.
call it a day. All right, stop giving me that
Just
bullshit.
say you don't love me.
We're not
Dude,
compatible.
okay, yeah,
Look, I
like,
see-
you can go that far.
I mean, I've heard that a lot of
Yeah,
times.
I see.
So
Actually,
you think it was just an excuse, not like
it was all,
legitimate.
dude.
Always
it was
an excuse.
always an excuse.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, because like, I don't know. I felt like they
Hold on.
probably thought it was like too serious, or like they were guilty, or they just fucking hated me. I guess. But I was like, I'm tired of hearing the same fucking excuse over and over and over again, blaming it on God and their relationship with Him. So I'm gonna find an atheist. And I met Danielle. I learned a lot about her, and I found out she didn't believe in God. I was like, you know what? This could work. and so,
And then plot twist.
Nah, she believes in
Bro.
God and you don't.
and so we started talking about it, and like I was like when we had a conversation about it, right? And I was like, do you believe in God? Do you go to church or anything like that? And she goes, no, I don't believe in God. I don't feel like I should believe in somebody who lets bad things happen to people. And I'm like, you're hurt. I like you. For context, I never stopped believing in God. I always believed in God. You know, that was my thing. You know, that was always my thing that I had with God. But I was never one to like push that on anybody. That was always just, you know, me to myself. That was my peace. That was my comfort and everything like that. But I was never going to like, I don't like speaking about that openly with anybody because everybody has
For all the fans.
everybody has their 2 cents to say about
Yeah.
it. And I don't want anyone to feel like that I'm shoving that down their throat. So yeah. And I never did that with Danielle. And she came around on her own. I never converted her. I was never her inspiration for her to believe in God. That was all on her own.
So you met her in high school by a vending machine, and here we
By a
are.
venom machine.
My Venom machine. Which is, it's actually funny because in high school, like the time in high school to right after, like we didn't talk. We didn't talk until like maybe a year and a half later. And it was all because I was scrolling through Facebook and I was on tour at the time.
Dang.
Why you
Throw
guys
that
not
out
hit
there.
Facebook? They met. He got the number on Facebook. Something happened here on Facebook.
I love
I only
Facebook.
have
Yo,
Facebook.
I like
millennials,
Facebook.
we on Facebook.
This
Period.
was when memes were like at its peak. And I was
Millennials,
scrolling.
Facebook, and Instagram.
Yeah, and I was scrolling down
TikTok?
Facebook and I saw my recommendeds. Right, you know how Facebook gives you your
TikTok.
recommended friends. I saw Danielle.
Big D.
I saw
Big
Big D on my recommendeds.
Big D.
So I was like, oh my god, it's her. I'd never even learned her name because all I knew was freaking Big D, but I knew her face. Big D.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm
No,
glad
it's
you
a
guys
great
met. You guys
story.
have beautiful
No,
children.
it
now.
was a good story.
Big D is great. So
Go Big
so
D.
the real is
love you,
you
Big
guys
D.
are in the car, about to go get your first
It's
meal.
literally, I'm not even kidding, minutes from me walking out of the grocery store. Right?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, just talking to the mic though.
It's minutes from me walking out of the grocery store.
Okay.
Sarah and I are together for the first time since I've been in the grocery store. And like, that's the real. Our first time together.
Okay.
And this,
Lay it out
Woman.
for us.
Girl.
What happened? Some girl commented.
Bimbo.
she just says,
Dude, this
she
guy
just says,
what the-
ew, this just gave me the ick. The problem now is that she deleted the comment.
Yeah.
So it had a lot of replies to it?
Dude,
Couldn't handle the
wait,
heat.
sorry,
Look,
what was the comment?
You dish out the
It gave
heat.
me the ick.
You
literally,
take it.
it's, ooh, he just gave me the ick. That
After
was
they're
it.
married with kids and he's been gone forever.
Oh,
that's
dude,
what she
I
said.
wish you could have read them, bro.
The comments were just going
The
off.
replies were just ripping her apart.
They were
Your
screenshot them?
blaming
PFP
her.
just gave me the ick. Your forehead just gave me the ick.
Bro, did you
I wouldn't be
screenshot them?
saying this if I were you, because you are the ick. Like, just
said,
going
they're
off
all
What,
on
no.
Sarah?
it.
Is like a lot of those
I
Sarah?
didn't even
Did
see
you read them, babe?
No,
Oh,
I never even
They
did.
were.
No.
I'm not kidding.
I never even
I
saw it.
swear I'm not kidding. I wish I would have screenshot every single thing.
I never saw it.
She commented, there had to be, I'm being super realistic, at least a minimum of 300 replies.
All of them were
ripping
roasts.
her apart,
Every single
bro.
one of them
Like,
were roasts.
Shout
going-
out to all
Thank
the
you,
repliers
guys.
for having my man's back.
And I
he
didn't
can
say a
love his
thing.
wife.
I didn't say a word. I didn't reply.
She's
No,
someone
you just
who's
icked all over her.
yeah.
Bro, they went off on her, bro. Like, oh, good thing he doesn't fucking care because his wife
Dang,
is
now
there
he's
with him.
cussing. Hold on.
Like, he's
Sarah,
there.
drop one.
Tell me how passionate you are about this.
I don't know, it's just,
Mother.
it was encouraging. Honestly, like, being 100% real, it was encouraging.
Just be real though.
Reading the comments and people, like, having my back. Like, he doesn't care.
Right.
His wife is right there, and all he cares about is his wife.
Yeah, and they were all, just some of them were like, and that's why he's married and you're not.
Dude, no, it just went off and off, like hundreds of comments, dude, just replying to this girl. And she ended up, look, listen.
I'm listening.
I'm going to tell you something that no one else will know.
Ooh.
She DM'd you.
No, she deleted the comment, and then she posted another comment.
The same thing?
A
No.
second comment?
She posted that comment. I deleted it. I'm like, you don't even deserve the
Wait.
second amount of clout.
What did she say?
Yeah, what'd she say?
She said, she's too hot for him.
So she likes girls.
What's her freaking name, dude? No, I
just
want to
say-
find
okay.
her now.
Exactly.
I want to find her
Yeah.
now.
Just say
Babe.
you're gay and leave.
She deletes the comment of everyone roasting her. I think I probably have a screenshot of something. I'll throw it up if I have it. Hundreds of comments just going at her. And then she has the audacity to delete it and comment again,
She's trying
wanting
to-
more clout.
Yeah.
Wait, should I comment that? Should I post that? This
I mean,
is giving
you
me
want
the
to
Get
ick.
get
yourself
clout,
some. This
'cause
is
you're not a
giving
girl.
me. This is giving me the.
I can put a profile picture of a girl.
You could, yeah. She may be
Yeah,
catfish.
My alter ego is Carly, dude.
Carly.
I let my hair
Let's
down
go.
right
Wait,
now, dude.
Let
Carly
your hair down,
3610? Is that you?
No, that's some guy. I don't know him.
Dude, it was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
You can't handle a one comment of someone saying.
Oh, I never replied.
Yeah.
I don't reply to any
Did
of
it
them.
bug you? Do these bug you?
He insulted his marriage.
Honestly,
yeah, but
dude, I
he's
let the-
getting deep into this
She
YouTube
didn't-
world.
She didn't insult the marriage. She said he's giving me the ick.
Oh, so she feel proud of it.
She
She's
didn't
like,
say.
I'm
You
too
know,
afraid.
you know why?
Yeah, no, it's true.
She's
She wasn't
hurt.
insulting.
Specified.
She wasn't
she's still happy. She's
probably
blushing.
hurt.
She's like, I am too high.
She wasn't insulting Sarah. She was insulting Steven.
I'm just saying she's probably hurt.
I'm a baddie.
She doesn't like.
I am a bad. I'm wifey. He
Are you
said
a baddie,
it. I'm
babe?
wifey.
You are a baddie.
She's so proud. She's like, what was that girl's name? I
We're
wanna.
friends.
wait.
It's my best friend.
Was it her?
Oh,
Were you Jennifer?
oh.
Jennifer.
I don't remember.
me.
It may have been her name. I don't know.
No, but I'm just saying someone commenting that is like saying
Yeah.
that you just gave her the ick because
What's
you were
hilarious
happy
is
to be
that
back with your wife.
that comment probably had the most replies on it. The other one is she definitely cheated.
Hey.
Is that awful?
Did you?
There was like,
No.
bro, people analyzing the real like, oh, she just rolled her eyes at this point. Like,
Nuh-uh.
100%.
There were like
babe.
50 plus people.
What?
100% like, oh, when he said, I'm so happy to be with you, she rolled her eyes. Like, oh, I'm a little, that's a little sus. Like, you know,
What?
like the freaking.
Oh, of course they do that.
People are
That's a little
analyzing my body language.
I'm like,
Dang, she started getting nervous. She said, what am I doing now?
damn, look at her holding my hand. Damn, get off of me.
What do you think you're doing? You know,
Yeah.
I'm reading your body language. and
Point
it's really
blank,
sus.
period. Like, I have the most trust, loyalty with Sarah.
Yeah. It goes
period.
without being said.
Ever, never,
So,
ever.
We could actually go into the fact of like, yeah, you're diving deep. She didn't even know about these comments. I don't even have it, so I don't know. He knows
you
about
need
them.
Instagram, bro.
But the thing we're talking about here is your obsession with these comments. We've touched on it before.
Sarah, wait, hold on. What do you have to say about
Now
this?
her body language is closed off.
you piece of shit.
Dude, I call this guy. Yeah, how you doing?
Yo,
You didn't
give me
get
the
the flu.
benefit of the doubt. This has never happened in my life.
It's true. You know what? It's true because if it were, hold on, wait. If it were me, if it were me, look, because I've never had.
If it were you,
I've
if
never
it were
had
you.
an outburst of like just. Like
Yeah, but if it was you?
100 plus
But if it was
comments
you?
and everything like that. This to anybody would be like a shocking outcome.
Yeah.
Because it's like, wow, I've literally been like just chilling my entire life, and now everybody has an opinion on
If it-
what I'm doing
yeah.
and what I'm doing
Yeah.
in this exact time frame.
Let's
And-
not be realistic. Let's give him some crap, dude. Let's insult
If
him.
it were you, and then if it were you, and then if
Yeah.
it were Sarah, I think she would be a
Dude,
lot more
poke her
chill.
eye real quick.
I would not be reading all of that.
But
You would read
the
it.
ones that you
Man,
would,
you would read
hey,
it.
Sarah, the ones you would read,
You probably
would
wouldn't
dissect.
react the way I like it.
The ones that you do
But
touch,
you
you
would
would.
in
read it,
these.
though.
I'm in these and I don't read it.
But if you're prepared like me and watch children's movies like Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, you would know to stay away from the
can't be saying
comments.
You got-
Yeah.
that's great. Stay
Because,
away.
because the comments are the worst part
I don't want
of
my
social media.
Yeah, I don't want my feelings getting hurt. Like
They
I
would-
did
bro,
see some
yeah,
of the
oh.
she definitely cheated. I saw that in the reaction video we did on that
Oh, really?
live stream of the comments. Lots of people saying she
Really?
definitely cheated. She definitely cheated. Yeah, and
It's
I was
hilarious.
Like, what?
You see how
It's
humble she
hilarious.
is, dude? She didn't say a word about
It's
it until now.
hilarious that, and then it's honestly so sad.
care.
But
Hold on.
back to Carl's like
No,
world.
back to you, dude.
Back to your
No,
world.
dude, back to you.
Oh, it's annoying. The
No,
comments
no,
are-
look,
My
back
world's
to
annoying?
Carl's world.
You
That,
don't want to talk about your obsession with YouTube.
I know
oh
he's
no, we
deflecting
can go
a
there.
lot.
We can go there.
No, a lot of deflecting
saying-
happened. Forget my topic.
I'm just saying the cheating comments. Back to your world, dude.
Nah, dude, F
Why
you.
is
No.
that is such a thing?
What are we talking about?
Why are people
Now I've zoned
Why are
out.
people assuming that I
Dude,
had
the
to have
most
cheated?
liked comment on my reel is she definitely cheated.
People love to analyze other people's lives, like especially like we've talked about. If they don't have a relationship, if they're a loser,
No.
like what?
There's a reason they're
People
commenting that.
People don't want to believe in.
It's because
Oh, they don't want to
look,
believe like something's
in
perfect.
I'll give, I'll give
Yeah.
you
Good.
look. I'll give you a few.
Oh,
no.
that's so
I'll
sad.
give you a
It
few
makes me
reasons.
wanna cry.
Yeah, I'll give you a few reasons, and that's one of them. Most people don't believe in a perfect relationship where
oh,
both
don't
parties
get it twisted.
where both parties
not perfect.
But
Are
again, they have
loyal.
so many examples where it isn't. Like where that girl
Yeah.
did
Right.
cheat, where the guy did, escape the grocery store, leave for another
or
girl.
like
Right.
or how ideally like the other party is like away from the other for X amount of time, and like they start both feeling loneliness, so they're gonna partake in whatever lonely people do. And so that's one of the big factors.
People did back you up though. People with kids were like,
I was too busy with my
yeah,
kids.
she had fucking kids. Like she's
No, wait, what'd they say?
raising children.
Say it one more time.
I had 2 kids and 2 dogs. One of which was a puppy that
I was the other
potty
dog.
training. He's the other dog.
Yo,
Yeah.
My dog.
Yeah.
yo, literally. I don't know.
No, I'm a
I could go
dog.
off on it. I could go off on it.
There's another factor. They can't handle the fact that Sarah is a pretty woman. And
Snapper or something.
they think that just because she's pretty means that she's not loyal.
They went off on this woman, and then she has the audacity to delete her comment. I can only imagine because there's 300 plus comments just going off on her, like your forehead, your profile pic. Like you don't have any right to say ick. Like
And you know it was a real person because they had a profile picture.
Oh, 100%.
Was she cute? Should I holler at her?
Apparently not.
Yo,
No.
Yennefer, hop up. Yennefer, that was her name.
Yennefer,
off
yeah.
I don't even remember her name.
That was a sidebar that we were having.
But then the fact that she deletes it and then comments again, bro. Like, what kind of person is that?
It's a person that wants a top, wants
to say
clout.
like
she wanted to get her point across. That's what she meant by
to
like,
say like
Yeah, you guys aren't getting it. She's way too hot.
to say she's
she's
too
like,
hot
let me
for
make
you.
this really clear for you.
You guys aren't understanding. You're ugly. No.
You want me to say it louder? Here it
Like,
goes.
she just
Hold on, wait,
goes
guys,
off on
delete
it.
that. Forget
then
everything I
immediately-
said up until this point.
Immediately I see it pop up. I'm like, Yennefer, you're done.
Dude,
You
Jennifer-
deleted the comment. You get no more clout. You could have left the comment and made that other comment. I would have left it.
Now you just look like an idiot.
But
She
now
commented.
you left me with no more engagement, and we're over. People aren't replying to you. You're irrelevant now.
You should have just stuck with the roasting.
You should have
Yeah.
just left
Now
it.
you get nothing.
Oh, poor Yennefer. She
Yeah.
couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle it.
Why are we calling her Yennefer
I'm done
now?
with Jennifer. Let's move on. Anyways, we love the negative. We love the positive. Thanks for the engagement and the comments. Everything you have to say about his personal channel, the podcast. We love it all. Bring it on. It's the holiday season. Tell us how you really feel.
Just be nice to me.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't handle it.
Just,
Yeah, Sarah's a little more sensitive.
I am sensitive. I can't handle
All right,
it.
next topic.
As soon as I hear
Me
that,
saying
they're
that,
gonna
be like, oh,
they're gonna go at her. Yeah.
Anyways, Christmas time is here, or it's upon us. It's coming up. Happy holidays to everyone, yo. What's your favorite Christmas tradition? Do you like doing gingerbread houses? Do you like cookies? Do you not celebrate Christmas? Do you
like the
like
Christmas tree.
Do you like lighting the Jewish candles? I don't know what those are specifically called.
The menorah.
The menorah.
Yeah. Did you have any family
Canceled.
traditions growing up Christmas time? No.
Not really like traditions. Sorry, no offense if my parents are watching, and we do have traditions. But like setting,
they have like a cherish
every
towards-
year, Sarah.
I mean, setting up the tree. Stop. Setting up the tree is always great. Like always putting the tree up and looking through all the ornaments. We do like the family style tree, not a themed tree. What are you laughing at?
Joseph's face.
I'm just biting my tongue.
Yeah, my
So-
family in the recent years, it's been a lot for like maybe the past 5-10 years. It's been like white elephant because there's so many of us. It's
okay.
like, that's our thing now. It's like, you only have
White
to buy-
elephant is your thing?
we love white elephants, big elephants. We
Love
love
elephants.
any animal in general.
Why do they call Dirty Santa 30
Dirty
different
Santa, Dirty
names?
Santa.
Wait, it's
They
Dirty
call it
Santa, right?
Dirty
White
Santa.
elephant.
Yankee Swap, Nasty Christmas, White Elephant, Secret Santa. Why does it have so many
The Secret Santa's
fucking
different.
names?
What's the thing you were invited to recently?
A favorite things party.
Explain now.
Everyone brings their favorite thing, like something that's their favorite thing.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of like
And then
that.
you kind of, I don't know exactly all the rules, but you kind of, everyone gets to go home.
What
with
did you bring? Like, did you actually bring one of your favorite
canceled.
things?
It got postponed.
Because of COVID. COVID-19 is happening
When is this?
again.
When is
The
this gonna
world's
release? When's this podcast coming out? I don't want to give away my gift.
Monday.
So the spending limit was like $15.
What did you say?
$1,500.
What's your favorite thing under $1,500?
So for $15, I went with my favorite boxed chai tea concentrate and like a glass.
How much are they?
Cup, like $8.
You spent that much, babe?
This guy's off the rip.
And then a glass cup with a top
A
and a glass
glass
straw.
too, babe?
Dude, this
To make
guy
your
is
ice-
figuring out how to push the mic away.
To
He
make your
loves
ice
it.
dirty
Bless your
chai.
face.
Because that's my favorite drink. I drink it every day.
I'm gonna make a
You say a chai tea?
Yeah, ice dirty chai.
You're cut
I
up.
just recently started drinking green tea, peppermint teas.
Wow.
chamomile.
Look at you.
Nice.
All right, babe. So for all the Christmas couples, single couples out there.
What's a single couple?
Okay, let me say this. For all the Christmas singles looking to find
Do you mean swingers?
swingers,
All the swingers out there.
looking to find their partner, what is your advice, babe?
I'm not an expert.
You don't have to be.
Yeah, but just what's
Tell
your
us
advice
what
looking into the world
be
now
real.
as you
Like,
see
what,
it?
What are you saying? Like your perspective on the world right now, on dating, on being real, on like
If I
finding
were
a partner.
like in the
Advice to
dating
Carl,
world,
but not to me
yeah,
in
talk to
general.
Carl right in the eyes.
look at me.
In the
Yeah,
eyes.
she got some
Stop
real
being
stuff.
so damn
But
picky.
don't make
you
it personal.
motherfucker.
Don't make it
No,
personal.
no. It's not personal.
Should I have shot my shot with the girl?
No,
it's
no,
fine.
probably not. No.
Okay, thank
you. Okay, biggest things, just be yourself.
Check. I think I'd do that.
Yeah, be
But
yourself.
Make your own checklist.
Be yourself. Put like if you feel a certain way, just be real about it. Don't be like creepy about it.
I should stop being
Is that
creepy,
too
okay?
Learn to communicate with regular
Is that
English
too-
words.
Is that too vague? Do
No.
you need to know what's creepy or not? But mostly that. Like be yourself.
And communicate.
Communicate. Yeah, don't play games. Don't be like, oh, she doesn't text
I
me.
just stopped
I
playing
can't
games.
text her. If
Don't
you like her
play
and you want to talk to her,
games.
just text her.
Can I chime in, honey?
I do appreciate
What?
the
Can I
upfrontness
chime in?
whenever you talk.
Dude,
Is this to him or me?
you.
Well, like to the
You're
audience,
the
right?
you're the dating
It's
guy.
to you.
The audience, though, right?
You are a reflection of the audience.
You
so-
already know who's wifey or not. You do, period.
Does he?
Do they say? Like, I don't know.
He
dude.
does.
I don't know.
I knew it.
Who is it?
I mean, I can say names, but I'm not going to.
Don't do it.
Who is wifey material? Carl,
There's a few.
you enjoy the game.
Here's the question: Do
Wait
you
a
really
second.
want a wife? Wait. Do you want to be a husband?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Hey,
'Cause you're not
because they're watching right
ready.
now.
That's the hard hitter.
I think I
You
think
want
I'm
a
ready.
wifey, but you're ready to be a husband.
Ooh, that's a
Hold
big
on, hold on,
question,
hold on.
bro. That's a big
You
question.
can't have a
Think it-
wifey without
push
being
the
ready
Mic, push the mic.
to be husband material.
It's okay if you're not ready. You can.
It's not okay, actually.
Oh,
Don't
actually,
do that.
Never mind.
I need to get ready.
Be husband material. That's my advice. Be husband
Ooh,
material.
There we go. That's good.
Yeah, I don't think it's the material part. I think it's like, can I actually see myself being somebody's husband? Like, do I want to settle down?
But that's the real question.
Yeah, that's
It's
the real
not
question.
like, is she wifey
do
material?
I want to be mature
That's
in the
good.
Lord? Do I want to have
Look
good
in.
character?
Look
Do I
in.
want to have this and that? Like, do I actually want to be like somebody's?
That guy, yeah.
Am I done dating? Like, do
Yeah.
I want to be done with this? If
That's a
you're,
good
if
question.
the answer is
That's a
no,
good question.
Don't.
If
Yeah.
it's no, it's fine.
And make sure when editing that I have a straight face and I show nothing to anyone out there. That I'm just like chill.
Leave that in, Joe.
Help these girls out. Let them know.
All right.
Yeah,
I think that's
a
it.
great question. That's a good.
I think that is fair. If
Yeah.
you want to be husband material, be it. If you're not ready, then just
Leave
don't
the
be ready.
wifeys alone if you're not
Yeah,
ready
leave the
to be
wifeys
husband
alone.
material.
Better yet, you know what? Comment below what your relationship advice would be.
Leave the
Yeah, give me some
wifeys
advice.
alone.
Give me some help out here.
Hashtag this clip. We'll leave the wifeys alone.
Leave the wifeys unscathed.
Leave. Okay, never mind.
I'm a great guy, guys.
I'm not gonna go
Wait,
there.
don't let it get it twisted.
We're not saying
Yeah.
you're not a good guy. We're just saying
yeah.
if you're not ready to be a husband, don't be like out there dating expecting all the girls to be wifeys.
No reaction. Again, I'm that's for the audience.
Don't have that
And a little bit of
expectation.
me, but
But still be like the player guy.
Oh God.
We're ending it right here on this.
That was the cut. That was the cut.
Make sure to subscribe to the winners. Thank you for stopping by.
thank you guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year,
Merry
guys.
Christmas,
if we
Happy
don't
New Year.
see you, if I see you, say hi. You know, I miss you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Play us out,
Thanks
brother.
for stopping by, sir.
Thanks for having me.
That's
Love
a
you
wrap.
guys.
All right, guys.
Oh my God.